What's up, everyone? Welcome to a good afternoon edition of the Allen Powell Show. Got a locked and loaded show for you today. Luka Doncic is apparently better than Dirk Nowitzki, in the same category as LeBron and Jordan. I will give you who I think the Bears will draft at number one, or if they would trade the pick. I definitely have the answer for you today. But first, the Super Bowl is set, 49ers versus Chiefs. I want your early predictions and early thoughts. So with that being said, let's get ready to lock and load, people. Let's go.
We lock and load, Allen Powell. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. We lock and load. It's the Allen Powell Show. Yeah. We lock and load. Come on.
Thank y'all once again for joining the Allen Powell Show. The Super Bowl is set. Chiefs versus the 49ers coming real soon. And we got a little time to dissect the matchup, but I just wanted to talk about the matchup a little bit early and just my thought process about this game, who's going to win and why. 49ers versus the Chiefs. It is a Super Bowl rematch from a few years ago. Last time the 49ers had Jimmy G at quarterback, and now they have Brock Purdy. Will that be the difference? I don't think so. If you look at Brock Purdy that's been playing the last few games in the playoffs and the regular season, as good as he has been, he still makes a mistake here or there. Is he better than Jimmy G? Yes. But is he enough to overtake Pat Mahomes? No. Pat Mahomes, we are watching greatness right now. We are watching a Michael Jordan, LeBron James. We are watching one of the greats of the NFL in live. And so with that being said, like, he's not letting, it's certain players that have a will to win. Pat Mahomes is showing a will to win. Now, I know it's a team sport, but he's willing even his teammates to play at a higher level. Now, is the offense playing absolutely great? No. But the team as a whole is playing great. And you can give credit to Andy Reid as well. But what I'm saying is Pat Mahomes is going to make the key play when need be. They might not have the explosiveness of a Tyreek Hill on the squad anymore, but at the right time, at the right moment, just like Jordan throwing it to Paxson or LeBron throwing it to somebody else who's going to make the big shot. Pat Mahomes in that right moment, just like Valdez-Scantling made that catch. At the right moment, he's going to find the right person. And at the right time, they're going to make the play. And so I just think that Pat Mahomes, we are watching greatness right now. And for that reason, the Chiefs will win. The Chiefs will win the Super Bowl. 49ers, they're gonna try their hardest. But I'll tell you this, they've been getting the ball ran on them recently, unlike anything I've seen in a while out of the 49ers. I always thought the 49ers had a pretty good defense, great defense. But lately, they've been getting the ball ran on them. And if you let that happen, Isaiah Pacheco, who's a good running back in my opinion, he runs angry, he runs ferocious. If he get the running the ball down and they get the play action and the passing game going behind that, listen, it's not going to be a great matchup. So you already have to deal with the Chiefs defense. The Chiefs defense is playing better. You cannot let the Chiefs run the ball down your throat with Isaiah Pacheco. So, like I say, even though the 49ers have Brock Purdy at quarterback instead of Jimmy G in a Super Bowl rematch from about 4 years ago, a few years ago, the outcome will be the same. The Chiefs will win. We are witnessing greatness, people. Patrick Mahomes is great. He's great. And one thing I like about this greatness, sidebar, is even though Tom Brady won 7 rings and it's assumed that, I mean, he was great, but it was always some underlying factor, like, Spygate, Deflategate. It's too many gates attached to Tom Brady, as great as he is. With Pat Mahomes, no scandals. This is pure greatness and no asterisk next to it. So I just think that we are witnessing greatness right now, live in this time frame, and we should enjoy it. And you know, a lot of people are tired of seeing the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Not me. I don't hate this team. Would I have liked to see Lamar Jackson make it to the Super Bowl? Yes, but it didn't happen. I'm okay with watching greatness. I'm okay with watching the Chiefs, Pat Mahomes. You know, it's hard to hate on this team. They don't go around bragging or just with bravado, or you know, I mean, it's a little bit of that, but it's not overwhelming. It's not over the top. It's not where I hate them. I used to hate the Lakers when Kobe and Shaq. I hated Alabama with Nick Saban and all of them. But with the Chiefs, not so much. Not so much. So y'all tell me your comments. Who do you got in the Super Bowl and why? Early predictions. You still have time to change the pick up into the Super Bowl. But what are your early predictions for the Super Bowl? Who will win and why? I am taking the Chiefs. I haven't got a chance to look at the point spread. I'm gonna take a look at that right now. Matter of fact, if I look at the point spread, let's see who's favored. I think it was about 1.5. I forget which way, but the Super Bowl. So San Francisco are favored by 2 points so far. 49ers. If you're a betting man, you take the Chiefs +2. Anytime the Chiefs get points, you take that. You take the points, and they might win outright. So I got the Chiefs, man. Basically because of, I believe Purdy will make a mistake. And it's going to be key. Pat Mahomes, I believe we're watching greatness. So for that reason, I got the Chiefs. I want to move on, man, to football. We have been watching the Chicago Bears QB watch, so to speak. And I've been going back and forth. About what the Bears are going to do. Mike Miller checking in. The Chiefs' #1 fan, in my opinion, say let's go Chiefs. So he's rolling with the Chiefs for sure. Check out his Facebook page. That brother's hilarious. Every time he's reacting to the game when the Chiefs win, it's hilarious. But he got the Chiefs. But I want to get to the Bears, man. I've been going back and forth about what the Bears are going to do. But I've came to the conclusion today, after factoring in everything that comes with this draft, the money situation, them trading the pick last year, and them getting the #1 overall pick again this year, I've came to the conclusion that the Bears will draft Caleb Williams. Now, do I think that's the quickest route to the Super Bowl? No. I believe the quickest route to the Super Bowl for the Chicago Bears is to keep Justin Fields, trade that pick, get a boatload of compensation back, and continue to build a team. That's the best route, the quickest route for the Bears to get to the Super Bowl. But based on Ryan Poles, Eberflus, the new OC, the cap situation, Justin Fields' contract, all of those factors, that brings me to the Bears will draft Caleb Williams. So I will tell you why. The Bears cannot pass up on the possibility of greatness. We talked Patrick Mahomes in the first segment. A lot of people are saying this could be Patrick Mahomes 2.0. And if that's the case, you cannot pass up on an opportunity of getting that. I don't know if he's going to be Patrick Mahomes or not, but you can't pass up on it when you know Justin Fields is not that right now at this moment. I believe Justin Fields could be a good to great quarterback, and if the Bears keep him, I would like it. I would like it and continue to build, because I think if you trade this pick, if you trade Caleb Williams, you seen what they got last year. They got Carolina's first this year. They got DJ Moore, I believe a second-round pick as well. And so with all of that compensation, imagine what you can get again this year. I mean, you can get a lot for that #1 overall pick. But the Bears cannot pass up on the opportunity of having greatness in Patrick Mahomes 2.0. They can't do it. And when you do that, I believe now the pressure is not on you to win immediately the year coming up. That buys Ryan Poles more time. And so with that being the case, hey, Ryan Poles didn't draft Justin Fields. So I think he's going to be able to pick his own quarterback. And then the time starts then. He will have 2 to 3 years to build that roster around Caleb Williams. If he does not get it done in that time frame, then Ryan Poles will be fired. That's what will happen. Eberflus will be fired if they don't get it together within that time frame of drafting Caleb Williams. That is what will happen. Just in case for the people that's joining us, we're talking Bears and Caleb Williams right now. Make sure y'all share the live so y'all people can see it. They can comment. In the first segment, we talked about Chiefs and 49ers, Super Bowl, early predictions, who you got. So you still can comment on that. Put it in the comments who you got and why. Share this live so your people can see it. They can comment and I can post the comments. But now we are talking about Caleb Williams, the Chicago Bears, the number 1 overall pick. I believe Caleb Williams will be in the Bears uniform with the number 1 overall pick. I think the Bears have to draft Caleb Williams for a multitude of reasons. With what you have in Justin Fields for the most part. Could he progress? Yes. But the unknown of greatness of possibly Caleb Williams being great, they can't pass that up. And the money situation, you get him on a rookie contract with the quarterback. Justin Fields will need to have his contract option picked up and then a contract extension. All of those things factoring in, I believe the Bears will draft Caleb Williams and Justin Fields will be traded. Now, the Bears will get some compensation for Justin Fields. But I think this is what's going to happen with the Bears. They don't want to show their hand too fast. So they're not going to give you what they're going to do right now. It's going to be right before the draft, before you hear anything regarding the Chicago Bears, because they want teams to get desperate where we know we can get for Caleb Williams a boatload, a number 1, probably number 2, a great player with those draft picks. But with Justin Fields, people are talking about maybe a 2nd-round draft pick, a late first, something like that. But if you wait to the last minute and a team needs a quarterback and they can't get it in the draft, that's when you get the desperate teams. In a desperate team, all you need is one to overpay. Overpay. That's what you need. And you probably can get a mid-round, first-round draft pick, depending on what team need a quarterback. But I will say this. If you're the Chicago Bears, you better get Justin Fields out of the division and out of the conference, preferably out of the conference and the division. I know he's not going in the division. They wouldn't be that stupid. But you got to get him out of the conference because I still think he has the potential to be great. And I don't want to see him in the playoffs. That's just me. Send him to the AFC. Get as much as you can for him. You have to get Justin Fields out of the conference if you trade him. And that's what I think will happen. So, and then I think the Bears probably won't make the playoffs next year. They're hoping they can strike gold and get like a CJ Stroud where you get greatness. You see the potential of greatness in the first year. CJ Stroud balled out. And the Bears are hoping they get that in Caleb Williams the first year. But if not, you still have the potential to see greatness going forward. And so, like I said, I think the Bears cannot pass up on that. And for that reason, they will draft Caleb Williams. He will be in a Bears uniform. So, moving on. We have some basketball news. Jason Kidd made some statements. Jason Kidd said Luka Doncic is better than Dirk Nowitzki right now. He's in the same level, same orbit, same stratosphere as a LeBron and Michael Jordan. Listen, man, I love Jason Kidd, one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game. Is Luka Doncic great? Yes. But I hate the prisoner of the moment comments. You know, I expect this from fans, media personalities, this and that. But not from a coach that played the game. I mean, Jason Kidd, I believe he played against Jordan. So, like, if you played against Jordan, you know what that is. Mike Miller says, no way, Jose, people be living in the moment. Exactly. And that's my problem. But I know what's going on right here. I'm going to tell you why he did this. He did this because he's giving his player confidence. I don't know the context. I have to go back and listen to the audio, the context of the question. But he's giving his player confidence, stroking his ego, so to speak. Luka Doncic hear this, he like, oh, he probably already feel like that, but if he didn't, he get extra security from his coach to know that he's great. He get extra confidence from the coach that says he's great. And sometimes you need an encouragement, a confidence from your coach. You know, you think of it in the terms of marriage, your spouse encouraging you. You think you can take over the world. You think you can do great things. Luka Doncic needs to be the leader of that team to lead them to a championship. Now, he says he's better than Dirk already. Dirk led his team to a championship without great players, without a big three. He had Jason Terry, Sean Marion, good players, but he was the best player on that team. And so, like, I want people to put some respect on Dirk. Mike Miller says if Luka wins a championship, then maybe. That's my point. But I think that Jason Kidd is trying to give him confidence so he can possibly lead a team to a championship. This roster can't do it, though. I'm sorry. They need some better pieces. Kyrie is great, but that's not enough. And so instead of talking about he's better than Dirk or on the same level as Jordan and LeBron, you need to work on getting him some better talent so he can show how great he is. That would be better to do. But to say he's better than Dirk right now, if we look at the players side by side or you know, stats by stats and all those type of things, if you want to say better skilled because he probably can do more with the basketball, he's about 6'8" point guard, dribble, shoot, all those things, okay. But don't act like Dirk wasn't skilled. He was one of the people that revolutionized the power forward position by shooting the three at a high number. He was one of the GOATs of that, the stretch four. Dirk was that guy. So don't poo-poo on Dirk's career and being one of the greats in the league. Luka has not accomplished leading his team to a championship like Dirk did. And Dirk beat the Heatles, the LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh Heat. So that means something. So I mean, I know what's going on. Jason Kidd, you know, giving his player confidence, but you know, some people are going to hear that and ride and roll with it, you know, and take it like, oh, especially the new generation. They watching Luka right now. They seeing the greatness of Luka. Luka is great, but go back and look at some Dirk tape. Dirk was a bad boy. Dirk Nowitzki was a bad boy. Go look at him. 6'10", 6'11", can shoot with the best of them. I mean, you look at that finals he played against the Heat. My goodness. The numbers and what he did for that team. I mean, Dirk was a bad boy. So, you know, I don't like it, you know, when Luka has not won nothing yet. You know, he hasn't even won an MVP yet. To my knowledge, that I can remember, he hasn't won an MVP yet. So you can't put him talking about he in the same stratosphere as Jordan, LeBron. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So look, man, just wanted to come in real quick, give you all a quick show of a few things I wanted to talk about. Remember that you all can always support the show. Send stars to Facebook, support the show. So subscribe to the YouTube. The YouTube is growing slowly but steadily. Tell a friend and subscribe to the YouTube so we get them numbers up. Follow us on Facebook, IG, TikTok, and listen, merch. I have on the black hoodie. Allen Powell's, you can't see the logo right now, but it's the logo on the back. Allen Powell's hoodies. It's the winter season right now. We got long sleeves, hoodies, shirts, tank tops, everything, and we ship long distance. So you can support us. Purchase your own Allen Powell's, rock it, and we will appreciate that. I think I want to give away a gift card for the Super Bowl. I think I'm going to have some football trivia coming up, probably on the next show or the next couple of shows, where I give away some gift cards if people can get the answer without Google. I'm gonna figure out how to do all of that. But other than that, my come to church scripture is Philippians 4:6. 4:6 says, do not be anxious or worried about anything, but in everything, every circumstance and situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, continue to make your specific requests known to God. Philippians 4:6. So this scripture stuck out to me because I always think about prayer and how you approach God. And it made me, the part that stuck out, it says, when you come by prayer and petition with thanksgiving. So when you come with your prayers and petition, come with a spirit of thanksgiving. Thank him for what he's done already. And then make your request known. Every circumstance and situation, every petition that you might have with God, it says make your specific request known to God. Give him your request and be specific about it. Come with thanksgiving first, then go to God and make your request known. That's the amplified version. I like the amplified version because it goes a little bit more in depth. So that's the show for today. Y'all make sure y'all share this live. Comment, continue to comment. I'll be looking at the comments and responding back. And thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see y'all next time. We out.
We lock and load, Allen Pants. It's the Allen Pants Show.